Welcome back to Selling on Giants e-commerce news and updates for the week of July 22nd, 2025. I'm Mr. Will, host of the Selling on Giants podcast, and every week I break down what's happening across Amazon, Walmart, and Shopify so you don't have to scroll through forums or decode vague press releases. Let's get into it. Amazon finally explains its fees, sort of. We're starting with something I didn't think I'd say in 2025. Amazon is helping sellers understand their fees. No, seriously. Amazon just rolled out a fee explainer tool inside Seller Central. For once, instead of giving you a random $6.97 charge with no context, you can click on a transaction and actually see how they got there. The tool covers subscription fees, referral fees, closing fees, refund fees, removal fees, the usual suspects. For each, it gives you a definition, the variables involved, and the exact formula used, which is kind of like seeing the magician show you how the rabbit gets in the hat. Why this matters. If your finance team's been playing whack-a-mole with unexplained charges, this gives you a fighting chance. It's not everything, but it's a step toward transparency. Send this one to your bookkeeper. They'll thank you. But while Amazon's being transparent on fees, their catalog enforcement team is back on its shadow ban behavior. Over the weekend, a flood of Lego listings were deactivated. No warning, no appeal path, just gone. The message? Sellers not directly connected to Lego through brand registry can't create or relist discontinued sets. That includes inventory that's been sold on Amazon for years. And yes, some of these sellers were previously ungated. Doesn't matter now. One seller in the forums called it the backend AI going rogue and said this could cost Amazon hundreds of millions. And that's not hyperbole. When you cut off collectible and legacy inventory without a backup plan, that's what happens. Key takeaway, ungating is no longer permanent. Even if you've got a long sales history, Amazon can flip the switch. If you're reselling big brands, especially in toys, start planning now because the brand registry moat is only getting deeper. While Amazon's stepping on Lego bricks, Walmart is busy building roads. They're taking their US supply chain model, robotics, AI forecasting, automated replenishment, and rolling it out globally. First stop, Mexico and Chile. Next up, Canada and China. They're even using self-healing inventory systems to reroute stock automatically when stores are over or undersupplied. For sellers, this isn't about admiration. It's about preparation. If you're on Walmart Marketplace, your logistics game has to keep up. Better delivery SLAs, better inventory visibility, and fewer excuses. Walmart's making it clear. The bar is rising, and it's not going to wait for anyone. But don't worry, Amazon still wants to help you name your brand like a startup in 2012. Their AI-powered name generator now includes a brand personality field. Enter your product category, your vibe, like playful, elegant, or casual, and the tool will spit out name suggestions. It's still very much a robot, but now it's a robot that at least knows you sell luxury candles and not MMA gear. Use it to brainstorm, but don't forget to check trademarks. The AI won't do that for you, and Flamin' Fancy might already belong to someone in Boca Raton. Still, it's a nice upgrade, especially for new sellers trying to brand before brand registry. Before we jump into what Amazon quietly fixed in their image uploader, quick sidebar, because if you're trying to make sense of all this, that's literally what we do. At Bellavix, we've helped brands sell over $500 million on Amazon. We're a verified ad partner, and we specialize in hands-on growth strategies that turn complex marketplace challenges into clear plans of action. Whether it's scaling ads, cleaning up your catalog, or prepping for a retail pitch, this is what we do all day. Head to bellavix.com if you want a team that actually knows what the inside of Seller Central looks like. All right, back to the news. Amazon image uploads, now slightly less infuriating. Amazon has finally updated its bulk image upload tool, so one bad image won't tank the entire batch. Previously, if you uploaded 30 images in a zip file and one had a naming error or wrong format, none of them would go through. Now, valid images are processed. Bad ones are flagged. It's the adult version of show your work, we won't mark off for spelling. For catalog managers and creative teams, this saves hours. If you're updating 100 ASINs, that's not a small win. Amazon's also tweaking the FBA inventory page. And if you've noticed your numbers acting weird, here's why. They've replaced the available column with on hand, which now includes inventory in FC transfer, and reserved no longer includes FC transfer units, only processing and customer orders. In theory, this makes the page more accurate. In practice, it means the inventory page and downloadable reports won't match until mid-2026. Yes, you heard that right. Until then, you're living in two parallel inventory universes. So if your 3PL starts asking why the numbers don't add up, this is your answer. Prime Day postmortem, retailers missed the moment. According to Constructor, most major retailers outside Amazon saw no spike in sale or promo searches during Prime Day. In other words, customers weren't even trying to find deals anywhere else. That's a problem. If you sell DTC or on other marketplaces, don't assume Prime Day traffic will trickle your way. It won't. You either need to grab attention before Prime Day or go all in on Amazon during the event. Competing quietly is the same as losing loudly. Flexible warehousing, why 2025 is the year to stop signing long-term leases. With warehousing costs rising and Amazon's restock limits getting stricter, more brands are turning to flexible warehousing models. Think short-term space, regional distribution, on-demand storage, pay for what you use. It's not about going cheap, it's about staying nimble. If you've got one warehouse in California and your customers are in Florida, you're not just paying more, you're also delivering slower. In 2025, smart fulfillment isn't about size, it's about agility. And to close us out, a little philosophy from Shopify. VP of Retail Arpan Padaturi says we're done with omnichannel. Customers don't think in channels, they just think, do you have what I want when I want it, and does it work? Whether it's TikTok Shop, a pop-up store, or your Shopify site, it needs to feel like one experience, not 5 disconnected ones with different return policies and mismatched messaging. The brands that win now are the ones that connect everything: inventory, loyalty, service, and checkout, online and off. So if your in-store POS doesn't talk to your D2C backend, you've got a customer experience problem, not just a tech problem. That's your Selling on Giants, e-commerce news, and updates for the week. We covered fee explainers, Lego takedowns, Walmart's global logistics flex, smarter Amazon tools, and what to rethink in your Prime Day strategy. If this saved you hours of forum scrolls and internal Slack debates, do us a solid, leave a review wherever you're tuning in. It helps us keep the lights on and gets us better guests for interviews down the road. I'm Mr. Will, the host of Selling on Giants. See you next week.